On Thursday, May 16th at 12:30, 5 of us chained our bodies to the front of Johnson Hall in solidarity with the people of Gaza as an escalation towards our demands. We resolved to be a force that your administration could not ignore, following in the history of organizers before us who have targeted this building. We have transformed this building from Johnson Hall, the heart of the absent and complicit administration, into Al-Arir Hall, a place of resistance and joy. As of today, at 3:30, we have been chained up for 100 hours. We have shut down business as usual at Al-Arir, providing to ourselves and our admin our resolve and our demands. Since we have been locked up, over 400 Palestinians have been murdered, many being children, as Israel continues its genocidal campaign into Rafah. Any faith we had in the administration to listen to us in response to our action has been misplaced. They have failed once again to respond to our moral clarity and reasonable demands. Our strength and courage has been met with silence. admin hasn't even issued a statement or acknowledgement of our presence. They're proving what we already knew. This university would rather have their students camp on their lawn for 3 weeks and further be chained to their home for 100 hours than meet and listen to us in good faith. They may try to wait us out, but we will not go away. Our faith in each other, our resolve for solidarity is only growing. Today, we announce to you that we will unchain ourselves from this building. We do not want to stand down. We do not want to unchain, but do not mistake, we are not giving up. For our campaign, we must move forward with our struggle. We must unchain. We must root our movement in the care for ourselves. We must recognize when a tactic has served us to its fullest and must regain, recenter, and move our movement forward. We may unchain, but we will not refrain from escalating further for the Palestinian cause. Our efforts will only grow stronger. All of our force and energy to those who are unable to escape the chains of the imperialist war machine. We unchain ourselves because we are ready to press harder, to push further, and to force the University of Oregon to boycott and divest. We will see a free Palestine in our lifetime. Thank you.
Of Al-Arir Hall, named after the Palestinian poet and professor Rafat Al-Arir, who along with his wife and children are now martyrs. In his own familiar words, "If I must die, you must live to tell my story." We are here at the University of Oregon, and we must live, and not only that, but live in and through the richness of our struggle for Palestinian liberation. Today we see that in our struggle, we must unchain ourselves to move forward, to recenter, to re-energize. To be clear, our unchaining is not an admission, it is not a step back, but it is a recognition of the care and support we must have for each other, that we must build our movement upon. It is an acknowledgement of the strength and courage of our comrades, strength and courage that we must capture and hold inside ourselves to further escalate for Gaza. Let their courage and our words fill you and move you forward. We demands we must do things we have never done before. We have to ask ourselves, what is possible of each of us in this moment? What do we have to offer to our movement? How can we come together and liberate ourselves into community? How do we recognize and divest from the worst of our own collective behaviors? How must we be for Palestine to be free? As we have followed in the line of other campuses across the world, we also see that we are one of the few encampments that remain standing. But I tell you, our administration and our state today, crush one campus and another rises. We finished one of our tactics today, but we will continue with more. Earlier this afternoon, workers of the Popular University for Gaza, members of our encampment, stood in solidarity with our union siblings in Gaza, especially our academic union siblings, to picket UO compost sites to highlight the fact that Palestinians in Gaza have lost access to food and all sanitation systems. Our picketers stopped the pickup of compost on behalf of Palestinian workers who cannot take labor action, and in doing so, disrupted the essential operations of this institution. This is just one of the many disruptive actions that UO will have to face as long as they continue to be complicit in the death of Palestinians, Palestinian workers, and the destruction of Gaza. Moving forward, this struggle is our struggle. As students, it is not just our right to protest what we see as intolerable, it is our duty. It is our job to move this university forward, to stand for humanity, to fight for liberation, because clearly our administration will not do it themselves.
Yeah.
Whose university?
Our university.
Whose university?
Our university.
Whose university?
Our university.
The resilience of the Palestinian people for centuries has stoked the fire of liberation, which Columbia University held and ignited a torch which we now carry into the future. We do not have time to wait. We do not have time to stand by. We do not have time to love and fight for each other. To finish with the words of Al-Arir, if I must die, let it bring hope. Let us bring hope. Thank you.
I'm Salem. I'm a Palestinian at this university, and there's something that everyone here should know. As everyone understands, we went through negotiations. We tried to meet administration halfway. You want to know how that went? I sat across the table from the people who are supposed to manage risk and safety and student life, and I asked them, can you look me in the eyes and tell me that what is happening to my people is not a genocide? And they were silent. It is the least that we can do to show up here for the people of Gaza who are looking to us to be their voice, to be their power, and to show up for them in a way that does not even compare to the resilient efforts of Palestinians fighting for their lives, for their right to exist in occupied territory. My family survived the first Nakba, and we continue to do so as we are witnessing a Nakba occurring at this very moment. Here at the Popular University for Gaza, the fight never ends. And while the people disregard death by thousands. I am once again calling for the resignation of every member of the administrative body of the University of Oregon on the account of being complicit under international law for genocide. I call on the impeachment of Carl Schultz. But beyond that, look around you. Look at the students around you, the people who are here, listening, watching, wondering. We are the power of this university. The Palestinian liberation movement is not only leading change that we have never seen before in this world, it is showing us that this generation of individuals, the young people of this world, are going to grow up and change the fucking world. So while we are deemed radical and assertive and aggressive, I would say that this is nothing of the sort. It is a basic right of ours to stand here and to resist this mass crime against humanity. Radical, they call us. I would say that everyone here believes in peace beyond anyone else at this university. Protesting a genocide is no easy feat, but God damn it, we're doing it! So within your bounds, show up. Come here. Support the cause, and beyond that, know that you are beyond within your right. This is the liberation of us all. It is the liberation of the entire world and all that oppresses and restricts us as human beings. The liberation of Palestine is not only within our reach, it will change the world forever. And to the administration's ignorance, I
will show up every day to tear them apart. 40,000 Palestinians dead. 14,000 children are dead. 100 hours, and they still can't get through their head that the students won't stop till this genocide ends. We call for liberation from the river to the sea. 14,000. I call on mankind. We will free Palestine in our lifetime. Thank you.
Now we're going to have a brief moment of silence. We're going to do 100 seconds because folks have been chained here for 100 hours. We're going to honor our martyrs by being quiet.
134 hostages. Free them now.